Hello and welcome back to another video. Hello and welcome back to another episode of GeoGuessr Co-op Fun. This week I'm joined by Ben Panella, and it was his first game of co-op GeoGuessr period. I explained him the rules basically before we started, so be a bit more patient with him. And for the keen-eyed of you, yes, I did record this intro right after recording the intro of Closed. I haven't played a game in between then. I hope you enjoyed the video. Have fun. All right. And then you can tell me when you're ready, and I'll count down, and then I'll start the timer.
All right.
Okay. So you can start the game in 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay. So, right off the bat, I'm almost certain that it's Africa,
Okay.
which doesn't really narrow it down much, but
You can take a look at the car, the Google car.
yeah, I can see the front of the car, but there's no bars.
No bars. Okay.
So, yeah, there's yellow. There's like some trucks and some cars with yellow license plates, and there's a big river to the west, or lake. Yeah, it's like a lake. I can't tell if it's a lake or a river. There's a .co.uk on a shipping container.
Okay.
But it is not the UK. I can tell I can tell the difference between the UK and
That's good.
Considering I haven't seen a white person.
Are you in a city or somewhere more rural?
It's not rural, but it's not there's no there's like buildings, but there's no huge buildings.
Which side of the road are you driving
on? Well, it's not really a road. It's like a dirt road, kind of.
Okay.
And I think it's like on the left, but not entire. It's more in the middle than the left.
Yeah, I think it makes more sense to be on the left. I think Senegal and Ghana both have bars on the car, and Nigeria would have a follow car. So
yeah, there's not really any other cars driving around. There's cars like parked on the grass, but there's not really any driving. And do you want me to just like stay still, or
no you
okay.
We're not gonna get 25k if you're staying still.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Yeah, so just ideally find a sign for either a city or road number or something like that.
I'm in like a back alley kind of thing now. Everything's in English.
Okay.
Which does make it a little easier.
Yeah, that helps.
There's a lot of ads for Coke.
Okay.
Like a lot of ads for Coke.
That sounds like South Africa to me.
Yeah, but there's usually like, it doesn't look like most South Africa I've seen.
Okay.
But it definitely could be South Africa. Yeah, there's a lot of it is like a town. I wouldn't say it's a city, but it is definitely a town. There are a lot of people around.
Probably the name of the town would be a first good step if you can find that somewhere.
I think I'm at like the center now. I'm on I'm on a paved road finally.
It's a good start.
Yeah, that's helpful. There's something says like general and then something blurred, which I thought could have been the name of the place, but I can't actually see it, so
it's gonna be general store.
Yeah, probably. It says Agape Medical Center in Deba.
Uh,
I think Indeba is the place.
okay. Not something I've heard before.
Yeah, I can't say that I've heard of it either. Oh,
Just
it's okay. Well, there's a sign that says Kamengo Herbal Research Center, Indiba Main Clinic, and then gives PO Box for Kampala, Uganda.
okay. All right. That's gonna be interesting to pinpoint.
Yeah. Well, we were on a
Oh,
lake or a
Ndiba. Yeah,
river.
I see Ndiba.
Okay.
Okay. There's like one lake that stands out in the middle here. I don't know if that's the one you spawned at, but it could be.
I'd say it was fairly big. It was a pretty big lake, or I'm pretty sure, I think it was a lake.
Yeah, it
It
looks.
was wider than long.
Yeah, it looks pretty big. Uh, it could be that. Um, did you have any sort of street names anywhere near your start? Do you remember that?
No.
Okay. Do you remember which side of the lake you were on?
It was to the west,
Okay.
so on the east side. And it was like a junction. There was a road running north south with like some curves
Mm-hmm.
right on the lake, and then a road going east west.
Mm-hmm. I think it probably has to be this lake, unless I'm in completely the wrong area, but that is like right next to Ndiba. And it's
There was like a little island in the lake. There's
okay.
like a few little islands. I don't know if it would show up on the map, but
I don't see those now.
okay.
Um, so I assume you're back at the start now?
Yeah, I am.
Okay. Um, so you said and are you somewhere sort of in the middle, sort of from north south of the lake, somewhere in the middle there, or are you to either side?
Yeah.
Okay. Um,
Maybe a little more towards the south, but pretty much
okay.
the middle.
Try going. Yeah, try just going south and sort of tell me how the road direction changes and stuff like that.
Well, it's like starts like southeast a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then I don't it's not it's pretty straight until the end of the lake.
Mm-hmm.
And then it turns completely and starts going west.
Okay. Continue there. Just although I'm pretty sure I already know exactly where you are. Um,
Okay.
okay, just one more thing. Go back to the start again.
All right.
And you said you're at a junction with a road that goes east, right?
Yeah, it's like a little bit north, but mostly east.
Okay. Does that road have coverage? So can you go on it?
Yeah.
Okay, just go on that road and follow it a bit.
All right. Went up, and now there's another road going north south, and the
Okay,
east
yeah.
west road is done.
I know where you are then. So
Okay.
you can take your map,
All right.
go to Kampala,
All right.
and sort of in the southwest of Kampala, there's this one lake,
Yeah.
and it's called Kabaka's Lake, and on the
Yep.
east of it, there's that one junction with a road that goes off to the east, and I
Yeah.
think you're at that junction.
All right, so I'm gonna guess right there.
Yeah, just give me a second, because normally you guess at the same time.
Okay.
Have you already guessed or not?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, that's fine. All right, nice. So now I'm in game and you're on the map. And
Okay.
this looks like Europe.
Let me just get to Google Maps real quick.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, we're in Slovakia. There's a
All right.
sign. We're on a highway. Specifically, we're on the E50.
Okay.
And it points towards Bratislava and Žilina. And in 500 meters, there's an exit to the Blue Road 534 that goes towards Wysokie Tatry.
Which way does it point towards Bratislava?
To the west.
And what was the other city that it pointed towards?
Žilina, Zilina.
Okay.
Yeah, I think easiest way to get to where we are is to look for the blue 534.
Okay.
Should be very close to where we are.
And the 534 is right off the E50?
Yes, there's an exit here. And if you take that exit, you get onto the 534.
Okay.
And that's so it's sort of towards the north here. The highway itself goes west-east where we started. And if you go to the west, it turns a bit towards the southwest.
Okay. You said it was the 534?
Yes.
Okay. Were Žilina and Bratislava the same direction?
Yes, they were the same direction.
So both west?
Yeah.
Okay.
And there's also a sign here that says Rožnava, and there's an H in sort of a circle behind it, which normally means that's in a different country. I don't know if that's true in this case as well. And below it, it also says we're sort of either entering or going towards Poprad Centrum.
Okay.
So that might be a city nearby.
Which direction was the E50 going at the start? Was it east-west?
It was east-west, yeah.
Okay. I haven't yet found the 534, but I found the 533.
So you're close.
And the 536.
Also, if it helps you, it is exit 325. I don't know if the exit numbers are marked on that highway.
They're not.
Okay.
Okay, I found the 534.
Okay. At that exit, let me quickly check that.
I did find the exit too from the E50. It's the exit off the E50 onto the 534.
That should be at that point the E50 should sort of be northeast southwest.
Okay, yeah.
And it's like a curve off of the highway and towards the 534, which should sort of go north-south, I assume.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so I found that.
And we started about, I'd say, 600-700 meters east of that.
Was there a road?
There is a road going over our heads here.
Okay.
There's another one though before the exit. So if you go east from the exit, there's one bridge that goes over our heads, and then there's another one, and we're under the second one.
Okay.
And we're on the, since it's a 4-lane highway, we're sort of on the north side of it.
Is there a name of the second? Is there a name of the street for the second bridge or a number?
I can't see. I can get on it. It doesn't look like it has a name, but there's a. I mean, I assume that's true for both of them, but there's a railway crossing just south of that bridge.
Okay.
But yeah, the directions of the bridges are slightly different. The one we're under goes sort of northeast, southwest, and the other one goes northwest, southeast.
Okay, so I think the first bridge I think the second bridge we're under is this road, and the first bridge I think is the 534.
Okay, might be. Also, a rule I didn't tell you about before is that technically, when you say you've got the spot, and you direct me to it, we're not allowed to change anymore. So even if I realize, okay, that's the wrong spot, we can't really change it within
Okay.
sort of, unless it's like only 100, 200 meters, which it could be
Yeah.
for this
Okay.
situation. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. All right. So do you think you've got the location?
Yeah, I think I've got it.
Okay, then let's go.
So there's a city in like central Slovakia called Poprad,
Yes, I see it.
and just north of that is the E50,
Mm-hmm. And
and
there's the 534. Yeah.
there's a road called Frana Krai,
Yeah, I see it.
and I think we're right under the bridge
Yeah,
that is Frana Krai.
that's definitely the one. The first bridge that I told you about isn't on the map, by the way. I don't
Okay.
know whether, but yeah, this is definitely the one. And we're on the
Okay.
north side of the road and sort of slightly to the east of the bridge, just like a meter or two. So not
Okay.
directly under it, but yeah, that should be fine either way.
So you
So
want me to guess that right now?
guess it in 3, 2, 1, go.
All right.
Nice. Now it's your turn again in game.
Okay. So there is a sign directly in front of me.
Okay, it's good.
Um, it says you are entering the forest at the highest elevation in Sri Lanka,
Oh, interesting.
and it says, I'm gonna try this Pidaru Thalagala Conservation Forest.
Just spell it, please.
PiduruThagala.
Okay. Gonna see if I can
And
find.
then,
Oh, I see it.
um,
I see the forest.
okay.
But it's pretty big.
Yeah, I can tell that it's pretty big. I'm on a road that's going like right where I am, it's going northwest, southeast,
Mm-hmm.
and then behind me it's going that direction for a little bit and then goes more towards the east, curves more towards the east, and then as it goes up into the forest, it curves more towards the north.
Okay. Oh, there's on the map. There's a POI for the Pirutaglagala mountain entrance.
I would assume that that's this because
Yeah,
it says you are
could
entering
be.
to the forest at the highest elevation.
If you go back to the start and sort of go east, sort of southeast,
Mm-hmm.
you should get into a town. If
There's like I can see the town. It's I went like maybe a few hundred meters and there's like buildings.
Mm-hmm.
I don't Yeah, I can see the town, but I'm not like in it yet.
Okay. Um, so where exactly are you right now compared to the start?
I went straight down that road, well,
Okay.
like down the road, and now I'm at like a junction with a road going more north south.
And did you sort of make a curve to get to that junction?
Yeah. There's like a curve. There is a curve right after the junction, or like
Okay.
right before the junction from the road I came from.
Yeah, it should. And just to confirm, at your starting point, the road goes sort of northwest, southeast.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I think that's gotta be where you are.
Okay.
So take your map.
All right.
And zoom into Sri Lanka and sort of southeast of Kandy, there's a city called Nuwara Eliya.
Yeah.
And sort of north of that is that forest.
Uh-huh.
And at sort of the southernmost point of the forest, there's like one road that goes into it, and it has a POI
Yeah.
for the mountain entrance.
Okay.
And I would have said
Right at the mountain
that's,
entrance.
yeah, I would have said that's probably where you are.
All right.
Just give me a second to zoom in on the map. And I'm ready to guess. You as well?
All right.
Okay, then guess in
Yeah,
three.
I've got my pin
Yep.
right at the mountain entrance.
Okay, guess in 3, 2, 1, go. Nice. That was pretty quick.
Yeah.
Okay, we are in Japan.
Okay.
Could be interesting.
All right.
It's at least not South Korea.
Yeah, there might be a little bit of English.
Yeah. We sort of spawned below a bridge again, and it's the Sea Urban Expressway. That goes towards Nishi Kyushu, Kashi Higashi, and Fukuoka.
Okay.
So if I remember correctly, pretty far southwest in Japan, I think.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can find what's in the other direction. The other direction says pretty much has the same things on them. Kyushu and Kashi Higashi. And there's also a number on them. Like to the north, it was the number. No, not to the north. To the east, it was the number 507, and to the north, it was 508. Might be an exit number or something like that, but I'm not sure.
There are road numbers that are about that. So
Okay. It might be, yeah.
what did the number, like, what was behind it? Was there anything behind it?
No, it was just 507 and 508, and that was it. But
So it wasn't on like a symbol or anything?
oh, that's what you mean by behind. It was sort of
Yeah.
a square. I think it was green with white text on it.
Okay.
But I found something more useful now. We are on the 202 in sort of this upside down triangle shape.
Okay.
And at the intersection with the 263.
Okay.
And there's like a bunch of cities here on the sign. I don't know if you want me to tell them to you.
Yeah, let's hear them.
Okay, to the east on the 202 is Onojo and Kasuga. To the west on the 202 is Itoshima and Karatsu. And to the north on the 263 is Kitakyushu and Nishijin.
You said the last two were to the north?
Yes.
Okay.
And to the south on the 263 are Saga and Mitsuse.
Okay. Oh, there's a lot of roads. There's a lot of numbered roads.
Yeah.
You said it was the 202 and the 263?
Yes.
Okay.
The roads in Japan sort of follow a system with the numbering, but it's difficult to figure out and hard to explain as well. They sort of work in groups.
I've got the 202.
Okay. So if you follow that, you should find the 263 somewhere.
Yeah.
How long is the 202?
It's pretty long, I'd say.
Okay. Yeah, and probably also just look for some of the cities I mentioned earlier along the 202.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just remind you of them. Onojo, Kasuga, Karatsu, and Itoshima.
Okay.
All should be somewhere along that road.
Is there any, like, can you see water from where you are?
I can't see water from where I am right now, no. Which direction do you think should I go to see water?
I mean, the 202 kind of seems to outline the island.
Okay. Alright. I just found a sign. Tells me we are 25 kilometers east of Fukuoka.
Okay, that's definitely helpful.
I thought so.
Yeah, I was not very close to that.
Mm-hmm.
Is it like straight east or like
It
I'm guessing east on the road?
um it's difficult to say. I only see like maybe 500 meters in that direction. Where I am, it's
Okay.
straight east-west road.
Okay.
Yeah. So just to say that again, we're 25 kilometers east of Fukuoka. That means Fukuoka is 25 kilometers west of us.
Hmm. I can see the 201 out here, but like I seen I seems like I've lost the 202 to the far west.
Okay. Hmm.
There's 202. Okay.
And we're right next to the Noke station, which is a subway probably.
Yeah.
Sometimes those are named after the city they're in. Don't know about this case.
Is the 263, was that on the upside down triangle or was that like a hexagon?
That was upside down triangle as well.
Okay.
And it does look like we're in a pretty big city here.
Got the 202. I just can't. Oh, there. Okay, I found the 263.
Okay, good.
But they seem to meet in the city you said before. I don't really know how to say it.
Uh,
The one
which
you said was 25 kilometers
in
east.
Fukuoka?
Yeah, they meet in that city.
Okay, it's interesting. There's
Like in
two.
the center of the city.
Okay, is it possible that they meet again somewhere later? But there's two more cities. If you go north on the 263, there is Nishijin and Arai, and those are 4 and 3 kilometers respectively to the north.
Okay. This is weird because the 263 and the 202 go completely opposite directions
Hmm.
and
Okay,
then meet in that city.
I think Noke is the name of the city, and the highway exit number is 508. I think in Japan, most of the highways do have the exit number if you zoom far enough in.
Okay. How do you spell the city name?
Noke.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's about as much information as I can give you here.
Yeah. I yeah, I don't think that much more information is going to help so much more.
I'm gonna try. Maybe I can find some distances on the 202 in the other direction as well.
Okay. Because I see that 263 goes into a city named Saga.
Mm-hmm. That should be
Mm.
further east, I think, along the 202. No, on the 263. Yeah, you're right. I think I saw that on a sign somewhere as well.
Yeah, it like the this 263, I can really only see it going north out of Saga into Fukuoka,
Mm-hmm.
and then
Um,
the 202 just goes west out of there and southwest.
can you find some exit numbers on the 202?
Uh,
Maybe we can sort of just work with those and go along the road and get closer.
I I think I see. I don't. Are the exit numbers in like hexagons?
They should be hex. Actually no. They should be squares or rectangles. I'm not entirely sure.
Because I can see like numbers coming off the 202 in like hexagon kind of things.
I think those are just different roads.
Yeah. I don't see any exit numbers.
Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, Japan can be very difficult.
Yeah.
That's not great. Yeah, I'm just sort of going along the highway, and I've been doing that for like 2 minutes, and I'm still not out of the city. So it is very big.
Yeah. I don't see anywhere else where those two roads meet.
Maybe Nokia isn't a city name, but sort of like a suburb or like a district in like Saga or something like that.
Um, I mean, I don't really see like districts or suburb
Okay.
names really on the map.
Hmm.
There's a railway line going right through the city, the Nagasaki line.
Hmm. Okay. Does that have? No, probably has sort of stops and train stations and stuff like that. Maybe one of them is called Nokia Station.
Uh, yeah, I don't see that on here.
Hmm.
I mean that line seems to go through like the whole
Yeah.
island.
Uh. Okay. There's on the 202 towards Fukuoka Airport, which leads me to believe we might be in Fukuoka.
Yeah.
Yeah, which just okay. There's another sign here that says 19 kilometers to the east to Fukuoka. I don't know. Maybe that's just the city limits, but that would
That would be a weird thing to have a sign toward.
yeah, it would. It also sounds like a very huge city then, if it's like 25 kilometers one way and 19 kilometers
I
the
mean
other.
it's pretty big.
Yeah, it might be. You did say the 202 and the 263 did meet up in Fukuoka, right?
Yeah, in like the west of it.
Okay. Um, at that point where they meet up, um, what things do you see there?
There's like there's like a little road on the east of the intersection from the 202 or from the 263 onto the 202. There's like a little tiny road and there's like a little island in the middle.
Hmm.
Um, there's like a ton of shops and stuff around.
Do you see street names?
No.
Okay.
There's street names for the 202 and like there's names for the 202 and the 263.
Yeah.
The 263 is Sawara Gaido Ave,
Okay.
and then the 202 is Imajuku Shindo.
Okay, I don't see that. And it also says here on Noke Station, like to the left of it, it says Subway Nanakuma Line. I think that was what you said before. For the
It was
train.
Nagasaki line.
Oh, Nagasaki. No, never mind then.
Now is in Saga.
Oh, okay. So many names,
I
I'm
don't.
getting confused.
Yeah.
What else could we look for? I remember something. Give me a second. I'll need to get back to it. There was one hexagonal road as well, somewhere close by, and I've forgotten the number for it though.
A bit to the southwest on the 202, there's a Sawara police station.
Okay. By the way, the hexagonal road number is 49. That should be somewhere to the south as well. I can see if I find a police station here anywhere. There's a Fukuoka bank.
There's like, there's weird things around. It seems there's like a pawn shop right next to the police station and a karaoke bar.
Wait, what does that say? There's the Fukuoka Dental College. Okay. I mean, we're definitely in Fukuoka at this point.
Yeah.
There is a Shell gas station here. Right next to our starting point. That's probably the most likely thing you might find apart from Noke Station.
Yeah. How far were we from the intersection?
You mean the intersection of 202 and 263?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell. It's not really an intersection here. You know, the 202 goes above us, above our heads.
Okay.
And we are on the 263 that goes sort of north, east, southwest below it.
So right below it?
Yes.
Is where... Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So then I don't think it could be this intersection because there's a little road that you can take to get from the 263 onto the 202.
Yeah, if you go
there's a stoplight between the 202 and the 263.
If you follow the road below the 202 here to the west or the east, you can get up sort of an on-ramp. But I don't think that that's the 263 from which you can do that.
Okay.
I think I'm just gonna try going west below the 202, and I'll see if I can find something there.
Okay.
What's that? Just more town names. There's another hexagonal road with the number 558. That goes.
Okay, I think I found the Noke station.
Okay.
And I found it's like the 263 goes under the 202 and the 202 is like a split highway.
Yeah. That sounds good. Is there a Shell gas station to the southeast of that
There
junction?
there is a gas station, but it doesn't say. There's no
Okay.
name.
I think it should still be good enough as long as no K station is there.
Yeah, no K station is there.
Okay, good. Yeah, let's go with that.
Okay. I'm not okay, so it's in Fukuoka to the south of like the city center. Um,
Okay.
there should be like something on the map that says Sawara Ward.
There's
And then
Minami Ward. There's Hakata
I
Ward.
think the first thing that should pop
Oh,
up is
there's
no
no
K
K.
station.
Yeah, I see it. Yeah, that looks good. Yep, that's it.
Okay.
And
Let me
we're
just
pretty
get in on
much
the
yeah,
let me just get in on the game map.
we're pretty much in the center of that intersection.
Okay.
Mm?
I'm gonna put it right on top of no K station.
Yeah, that's probably the right place. Okay,
All right.
so guess in 3, 2, 1, go. Nice.
All right.
All right. That took a bit longer, but we got the right
Yeah.
place.
All right. Finally, there's something right in front of me. It says Automotriz Central del Peru.
Peru.
And in case there was any doubt, there is a Peru flag directly behind it.
All right.
Centro is there says Centro de something, and I can't read it because the sign is seems very old.
Mm. Does it look like a big city?
I wouldn't say we're definitely in like the city that it's saying, but I wouldn't say it's a huge city.
Okay, so
And
not
there are mountains. There's mountains close to the west.
okay, so definitely not Lima.
Yeah. There's a thing here that definitely I think has something of value. This is Ave Los Libertadores, kilometers 3.5, and then it says Quinuapata, Ayacucho.
Ayacucho. Okay, okay.
Yeah, I thought that Ayacucho was a city,
Yep, it is. You said
but I don't.
Avenida Los Libertadores, right?
Yeah,
Sounds like a street name.
and then on a wall here it says Masificación de Gas in Ayacucho.
Okay.
So something in Ayacucho, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Avenue Los Libertadores sounds like it would be the road.
Mm-hmm. Can you tell in which direction the road goes?
It well, I started right on like a curve,
Okay.
so it goes like northeast and then kind of curves around more towards the north, and then it goes southwest and curves around more towards the west.
Okay. Does it look like a big road or like a just a smaller road?
I'd say it's a decently sized road. It's definitely not like an alley, but it's not like a highway. It's probably like a main road in the city
Okay.
because there seem to be like a good amount of cars and trucks.
Yeah, I found a road that's called Via Los Libertadores. That
Okay.
might be it. Um,
There's like a roundabout kind of thing. It's an intersection with like a little island in the middle. And that was a bit to the north of the starting point.
Okay.
The road that is intersecting it goes east west, and at this point of this road it goes like straight north south.
Okay, I don't really see a roundabout along this road.
And also right after that intersection it seems to split into like a divided road, so there's like the two lanes with like a center, like there's like an island in the center.
Okay.
I
And
think I think it would be split into two on the map,
at that point, which direction does it go?
north south.
Okay, that could be this. Hmm. Sort of before that split. Wait. How how would we do that? And the north-south road that split up, is that to your north or to your south?
It was to the north from the starting point.
Okay.
It runs straight north south.
Yeah. Okay.
And there's a gas station right there if that's any help, called Primax.
At the split up or at the start?
At the split, like it's right south of the split is the Primax
Hmm.
on the west side of the road.
I don't see that here, unfortunately. City is pretty big, and I'm still
Yeah.
not 100% convinced that that's the right road. Can you find any other road signs? Any other names?
Um at the intersection there's a green sign that says airport to the north on the like divided road. And then it says JR Arequipa to the west and Mad Galena to the west.
Okay. Um, that's the airport. But the airport is nowhere near where I was looking.
Okay, well, I don't know how far the airport is because it just
Mm,
says airport with an arrow, but it's like directly north on this road.
yeah, because unfortunately, like, it was pretty far east actually from where I was looking. So I
Okay.
don't. You might get to there via this road. Could actually make sense.
I think I might actually be at the airport now. I just went like a
Oh,
little bit and I see like the air traffic control tower,
okay.
and the airport I think is on the east side of the road. But I'm not entirely sure if this is the airport.
Okay. I'm very confused.
Yeah, I can't really tell if this is the airport or not. It's really small. But now that I see the tower that I thought was the air traffic control tower, and it says Aeroporto on it.
Does it say anything? Does it say what the airport is called as well, or does it only say airport on it?
It does say, but I can't read it. It's just too far.
Okay.
It looks like it says Alfredo.
Okay, yeah, then that's the right airport.
Okay.
Um. Whew.
So that was close to where to it was the airport is close to the starting point.
Okay. Um. Hmm. Do you remember any sort of recognizable buildings near the start?
Um well, other than the auto thing, Auto Motriz Central del Peru, there's also a Volvo on there.
Okay.
Um, there's not really anything else of note. There's like multiple nondescript buildings with no signs or anything.
I found a Primex gas station. That's on the map
Okay.
here. That's very close to the airport, so it might be the right
I
one.
think is that was a little bit. There should be like a bend south of there in the road.
It's kind of the main road here kind of almost makes a U-turn. Um, So and the prime x is, so it's a U where the bottom part of the U goes towards the northeast, and the prime x is pretty much at that part. So there's like a road that goes northwest from the prime x, and the same road sort of also goes southwest from it as well.
Okay.
And
I think I have a road name here.
okay,
This is Avenue El Ejercito.
del
Ejercito?
Ejército. Yeah, that's the road that goes off north towards the airport.
Yeah, that's the road that I started on.
Oh, you started on. Oh, and yeah, that also um that continues southwest as well. Yeah, okay.
So to the north, there's the divided road and the airport, and then it should go south past the Primax and
Mm-hmm.
then like bend around.
There's something here that says Automotriz Central del Peru, and below it says
Yeah,
Volvo dealer.
that's directly next to where I started. Like that's
Okay,
I was started pointing at that.
all right. Let's go with that then.
All
So you
right.
you can take him up,
All
zoom
right.
into Ayacucho, which is to the southeast of Lima. It
All
stands
right.
out pretty easily,
Yeah, I've got it.
and then just you'll see the airport in sort of the east of the city, and south
Mm-hmm.
of that is where that Volvo dealership is. So it's sort of towards the southwest of the airport. There's the yellow road that makes sort of that U-turn,
Yeah.
and very close towards the bottom of the U. Just follow that towards the southern part of the road, and you have to zoom in very far. There's the mini market Elida, and if you zoom into that, you'll see the dealership towards the south of that.
So you said it's on the southern part of the U,
Yep.
and then
Uh, some POIs there are the mini market Elida. There's also Cola Real, which has sort of this
okay.
government symbol.
Yep, I've got it. The
Yeah.
Automotriz Central del Peru SAC.
Yeah. Exactly.
So right on that road right there.
Yep. Okay. So guess in 3, 2, 1, go.
All right.
Nice. Yeah. Your first 25k in your first co-op GeoGuessr game.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah. I think the time's actually. I mean, it's obviously no best time or anything, but it's pretty decent considering the seed we had. I
Yeah.
think the Peru round
The
was pretty hard.
the Japan was rough. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look at that in more detail later because I don't know. It's difficult to tell when you're in game whether like how difficult the round is for the person on the map.
Yeah.
But yeah,
It honestly was probably not as difficult as I made it because I just had to go south a little bit and I probably would have seen the station, but I was just
mm,
fixated on the intersection point of the two roads.
yeah, it was pretty. I think the it was pretty confusing mainly because it said distances to Fukuoka when we were in Fukuoka,
Yeah.
which didn't
I don't
help.
know what that was about. That was odd.
I think maybe this is sort of so far on the outskirts that it isn't actually part of Fukuoka anymore. And
But
because the road sort of travels along the outside of it, maybe, I don't know.
I don't see how that could have been 25 kilometers.
Yeah, I can't really either.
I'm not I'm not great on how far a kilometer is, but I know that that is not 25 kilometers.
Yeah, I'd agree. But let me actually check quickly because Google Maps allows you to do that. How far would 25 kilometers be? Okay, that's pretty much 4 kilometers. Um,
Yeah, so that's not even a fifth.
yeah.
Yeah, well, we got it in the end, so
Yeah, maybe it's 25 kilometers if you travel the 4 kilometers that way and then turn around and travel the
four
sort of
kilometers
21
back.
kilometers back the other way. And then you'll arrive at that same point where it's at 19 kilometers east.
Yeah, that
Yep.
the math works there. Yeah,
Yep. I won't question the logic behind it.
Yeah, I guess if that's how they want to decide it, that it makes sense if you can. I guess we did figure that out if that's how it is. So
Yeah, it could
maybe it
be.
doesn't. Maybe it makes a little bit of sense. I don't know.
Yeah, but the other rounds were pretty good. Like Sri Lanka, we were really quick.
Yeah, that was a good one.
And yeah, Slovakia was I'd say about average. And
Yeah,
Uganda, you can in the for the future, if you look at the Uganda location again, and if you look at the car, that car is unique to Uganda. Um,
I thought it was, but I wasn't. I was not sure.
mm, it's this kind of looks a bit like a pickup truck, maybe, or something like
Yeah,
that. Yeah, you can only see that there.
because I
But
know I know the Senegal car, I know the Ghana car, and I know the
mm,
Kenya car.
yeah, but it wouldn't have helped us much because we probably couldn't have narrowed it down until you found Ndiba anyway.
Yeah, that is true.
All right.
I'm not even entirely sure how I got to that main road though, because I did some weird moves on the roads.